Hello, lovers, and welcome to today's mini feminine teaching. My name is Eleni, and I'll be sharing a little bit more today about the lover archetype. Now, if you know me or if you've been following me for a while, you would know that I am such a lover. I like to go deep. I like to feel. I like to just immerse myself into what really lights me up and give my all into that thing, whether that is in devotional relationship to another, whether that is in intimacy with myself, whether that is a new project that I am diving into. It's like I like to give my all to it, my body, my soul, and just really arouse my senses with it all as well, and just really feel into my own sensuality to really just bring out the depths of myself, my creativity, and just to really share who I am, which I guess is why I started this journey as an entrepreneur and continue evolving through that. Now, diving further into the lover archetype, a lot of people believe or think that this is about more of what you have to do. What do I have to do to become or step into embodying more of the lover? And this isn't the right question to ask. A better question to ask yourself is, who do I need to become to embody more of the lover archetype or the lover frequency? It's not about only the doing. It's about the feeling, which will then complement the action steps that you take, or will inspire more of the action steps that you take, that will help you to embody more of the lover archetype. Now, another thing that I wanted to add here as well is that we cannot embody more of the lover archetype if we are not living in alignment with who we truly are. Otherwise, you are going against love. And to embody more of the lover archetype, you need to bring through more love into yourself first, which requires you to find your deepest alignment in who you are, in how you feel about yourself, and looking at any blocks that you have within yourself as well that is preventing more love from entering your life, and you allowing more love to enter your life. So, for example, that would look something like, if you are living in a place that is cold and miserable and you don't feel like open when you get up in the morning, like you feel kind of constricted and just unmotivated, and you just know this place isn't the place for you to live. Like your body needs somewhere hot. Living in alignment would look like you moving somewhere more in alignment for you and who you are, how you're designed, how you're made up. This is where you will find that you are able to tap into more gratitude as well. Gratitude is a byproduct of living in alignment. Another example here could be being in the right relationship. If you're not in the right relationship, then you are out of alignment. If you stay living out of alignment, you're going to force gratitude. And it's going to feel like a force all the time. And to bring through more of the lover within you, you need to be living in alignment. Now, here's the thing. You hear about alignment all the time. People are talking about alignment all the time. Alignment isn't easy. It can feel absolutely ruthless sometimes. But this is where you get to choose what you are devoted to. If you're devoted to living in the truth and a life in alignment with God or the divine, or living out of alignment. And so, as an example for being in intimacy with another and deepening in your intimacy, to embody more of the lover archetype, where are you pushing love away? Where are you holding back on giving more of your love, on sharing more of your love? What places within yourself are blocking you from experiencing ecstatic intimacy? What tends to happen here is we have this stuff going on inside of us, and then we project it onto our lover. You're not giving me this. I need you to do this before I'm like this, or before I show up like this. Like, you have to change something before I change. The lover doesn't show up like this. The lover will look at where she is holding back on love. She will look at the parts of herself that are afraid to open again to love. She will come to be in her own sensuality, in her own practice, which will then inspire her partner or her lover or her husband to rise in his leadership, in his masculinity as well. Now, to move deeper into sensuality is not about leading from your sex. It's about moving deeper into your heart and connecting deep into your pussy, which is where your feminine power actually is. But it's not through avoidance of the heart. It's about deep connection to the heart and to the pussy, to your yoni, which then, as I mentioned, will anchor you into your feminine power, into your safety, into your self-worth as well. Because as you move deeper into the heart, you will begin to unblock, heal, release the parts of you that have had a closed heart. Why have you had a closed heart? What's there? What's playing in the background of your life that's actually running your life, preventing you from experiencing the intimacy that you desire, from attracting in the partner that you desire, from deepening into your own eros, whatever that may be or look like for you? So the lover is deeply connected to her own sensuality. She fills herself with her own love and immerses herself in her own creativity. And in this way, her energy is inspiration for the man in her life or the men in her life. It inspires them. Her energy does this. Her love for herself, her being overfilled with her own love does this. Whereas when she's depleted of her own love, when she's not immersed in her creativity, which many times will come from connection to her sexuality. You will find if you're disconnected from your sexuality, your creativity is probably a bit of on a down low as well. So we want you to be and feel in your fullness, overfilled with your own love. And what this will do is this will also polarize you in your relationship as well. Deepening into your body, into the lover, means deepening into your own self-compassion, de-armoring through forgiveness, releasing any shame or guilt around your sensuality and what you like in life, in love, in sex. And so will deepen you into your femininity. And you become more polarized in your relationship. You will feel more ecstatic in your relationship and in your life and in your connection to God as well. Now, this work is firstly deeply energetic. It's not about a 1, 2, 3 step, go and take these action steps, go and give your man a massage, and you'll be more in the lover archetype. Yes, like as I mentioned, this is part of it. But if you want to embody her, you need to become her, how she thinks, how she feels, how she moves through the world, how open her heart is to love, how open her heart is to life, how open her heart is to intimacy. And then descending into that. And from there, you will have the inspired action steps that are complementary and aligned for you to take. For example, like you may be a woman that just loves to just love men in general. Another woman may just love to just cook and just present her food. And that will be her stepping into more of the lover archetype for her. The point that I'm trying to make here is it may look different for everyone, but what's important is how you feel, because you can't force or fake this. You may for a little while, but becoming her means releasing the parts of you inside that are not her now and are blocking you from being her now energetically. And this is where I come in. This is why I created the Ecstatic Intimacy membership. This is why I created my high touch 6-week program, Devotional Woman. These sacred spaces are all about you unwinding your nervous system from past karmic imprints, from previous trauma, holding you back in masculine energy, from preventing you from not showing up in your heart space. Like, what is holding you back? What have you been through? What have you experienced? What beliefs do you have about the lover that you may feel shame around or you may be rejecting? What are you not fully trusting in your life to step into the lover archetype? What's blocking you from opening wider in love, in sex with your partner? Why are you consistently attracting in men that hurt you and abuse you? What's actually playing out in the background in your belief system? If you desire deeper intimacy, you need to come back to love. If you desire more love, you need to come back to love. If you desire more abundance, you need to come back to love. This is the way. If you desire to feel the loving protection, provision, and safety from God the Father and from a man, you need to come back to love. You need to give this to yourself first, anchoring in the safety, anchoring in the healing of the protection and provision of safety, and releasing what's in the way of that so you can actually step out and step into the world more so in your erotic feminine embodiment. Now I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave the links below for my Ecstatic Intimacy membership, as well as my Devotional Woman program. Please reach out if you have any questions, and I am looking forward to hearing from you soon. Much love.